Hey, friends, it's Rob Phoenix, Powwow Guy. Welcome to the Powwow Weekly Update from Sunday, April 23rd through Saturday, April 29th. The format of this weekly update is going to be a little different this week. I apologize. I did not have time in the past few days to film various little clips and such. So you guys are used to having all these little clips that I've recorded at various points in time. It's just going to be this one big clip. I apologize, but still going to be good. So anyway, the right now, as we speak, it's Earth Day. So happy Earth Day. It is Saturday, April 22nd. Bill and I planted a whole bunch of perennials, in an area where nothing has been growing for a long time. So we're hoping that they take and that it just brings some life and beauty back to that section of the property. And really kind of that's what Earth Day is all about, just plant something, take care of something. I saw some volunteers down the street walking around the neighborhood picking up litter if they saw that. Fortunately, people don't really litter like they once did. I remember when I was a kid in northeastern Pennsylvania, people would just throw garbage out their car windows. It was gross, like cigarettes outside or fast food wrappers and such. Like when they were done eating, they would just right out the window, not think about it. There would just be junk and trash laying everywhere. And then they started this adopt a highway litter thing, where people would pay a fee. I think that's how it worked. They would pay a fee and a sign would be posted up this section of highway, for the next 3 miles or whatever is under the watchful eye or whatever of this person or this family or this organization. And then you would see them out there occasionally picking up litter. And it was nice because then the state, I can only speak for Pennsylvania. I don't know what other states did, but Pennsylvania started imposing fines of $300 littering fine. I don't know if that's increased or what since then. This is going back 30 years. And anyway, those efforts paid off because now you don't see that anymore. You don't see just trash laying on the side of the roads. At one time, I can't believe that we humans live that way. That's disgusting. So anyway, I was really pleased to see the volunteers out and about. They were walking around. They had an orange, vest on. They had these little those long things where you squeeze it and it grips stuff to pick up stuff and put it in a bucket. But I was really pleased to see that their buckets were mostly empty. There was very little for them to pick up. So yay, humans, we're getting better. So anyway, that's Earth Day. And now it's thundering. So it's kind of interesting. But so yeah, so I hope you're enjoying Earth Day. I hope you're doing something. If you're not able to, that's okay. At least appreciate the earth today. I mean, I'm the worst offender in some ways because I'm always outside. We live very kind of agricultural gardening. We're always working outside, planting and whatever else. But then I use electricity like it's free. I would be terrible at being Anabaptist because I need a lot of light. I can't see unless there's a lot of light. The older I get, the worse my eyes get, the more lights I turn on in the house. So our neighbor, Alec, often says that our house looks like the airport because all the other houses are dark and my house, there's just light emanating from it. You know what? I like light. I like to be able to see. I like electricity. So anyway, happy Earth Day. This coming week, weather-wise, in South Central Pennsylvania, we're kind of reverting. We're getting a little away from the heat. Excuse me. And we're going to be moving into temperatures pretty much holding in the low 60s all week. The nights are going to be cooler in the 40s. No freezing in sight, which is nice. A lot of cloud cover. I don't know if you could hear that, but it's interesting to hear thunder. We don't get thunderstorms often. So anyway, it's going to be kind of a cooler, sort of dreary week. That's okay. We are still going to get some sun. there's not really any significant amount of rain in the forecast until later in the week, maybe close to Friday or Saturday, but we'll throw ourselves off that bridge when we come to it, I guess. Astrologically, we have, the building moon. We're in the first quarter moon in the sign of Gemini. It begins the new week on Sunday in the sign of Gemini. Gemini astrologically rules your arms, hands, your lungs. And then from Gemini, it moves into Cancer, which is like breasts, stomach, your digestion, that sort of stuff. And then it moves from Cancer towards the end of the week into the sign of Leo, which is your heart and your spine. So pay close attention to those parts of your body this week. Really the best kind of exercise or whatever you could do is cardio stuff. Cardio really works like all those parts of the body that I just said. And so just be aware of just do some cardio this week, maybe a little exercise around the house or whatever. I was doing a lot of yard work, and today I did a lot of laundry and folding laundry, so I feel like I'm pretty much cardioed out. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about, I don't know if you can see just behind me, there's some lilacs. I know the lighting is a little bright back there from the window, but I cut some lilacs today from the lilac bush in front of our property. We have one in front, which is in the west. We have one on the south side of the house, just outside of our dining room. And then we gave a cutting to our neighbor a couple of years ago. So his is blooming, which would be like the northeast section of our property. So lilac, the thing about lilacs is as soon as you can smell them outside, as soon as you smell the lilacs, you have like 4 days of them being nice, and then they start then they get ugly and die and just, So if you can smell the lilacs, they're at their peak, and it's not going to last. So hurry up, get the cuttings, bring them into the house. The reason I brought them into the house, number one, they smell nice. And we can smell them because they're just outside the dining room window, and I have that window open right now. And that doesn't last. So you only get a couple days of it. But the other night I had this weird dream where I was kind of I don't know, I was looking for my car or something, and I kind of got entangled with this group of people who were forcing me to join them, and their leader or whatever came. He was wearing a red suit, and I didn't want to be there. And then all the people turned into these monsters. It was super weird. At one point I was flying. Anyway, super weird dream. So, but I woke up thinking, yeah, if that means something, let's just kind of keep evil spirits and demons and stuff like that away. So I cut some of the lilacs. The folklore with lilacs is that when you cut them, bring them into your house, they expel evil spirits. Expel spirits, I think, of all type. So that's good. That's what I want. So if there are any, get out. Why take the chance? But they smell nice. And but yeah, if you see some lilacs, or if you smell the lilacs, now's the time. Don't wait. Don't say, oh, I'll come back next week or whatever. They're not going to be there. They're not going to smell nice. They're going to look like little black bits of nothing hanging off of a tree. So if you smell them, go right now. Grab your scissors, grab your knife, whatever, go quick. Grab them, bring them into your house. They're not going to last long in your house either. I'm telling you, lilacs, it's like this 3 to 4 day window, and then they're. So anyway, that's a little bit about lilacs, probably more than you cared to know. So yeah, powwow stuff. So I started teaching a powwow class 2 Mondays from now, which is May 1st. I could be wrong about that, but I think I'm right. Monday, May 1st. Yeah, Monday, May 1st, I start teaching. It's just a class about powwow, the history of it, what powwow is, where does powwow come from, what kind of people have, that's historical stuff, what powwows did, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's that. And hang on, we're gonna have to pause for a second. Josani's coming through. So anyway, that starts next Monday, May 1st. And looking forward to that. We have several people signed up for the class. There we go. So The only other thing I wanted to talk about was that was a good one. That was good thunder. So I guess that's it. That's it for the Powwow Weekly Update. I hope everybody has a great week. I hope everyone's enjoying what remains of Earth Day. If you're having a thunderstorm like we are, I hope you enjoy it. There's something cool about it. The dogs don't seem to like it, but all right, that's it. Check back next week. In a few days, I want to make a video. I'll try to, because I wanted to talk about all the anti-witchery charms in Powwow and like why some of them are so horrible and such. I just thought that would be an interesting discussion. So, all right, that's it. Catch you next week. Enjoy your week. God bless you guys. Love you. And let's talk soon.